My name is Martin Walker. I'm from Kirkintilloch Speakers Club, and the title of my speech is Hello. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you back in time almost 134 years ago to March the 10th, 1876, and a young Edinburgh-born inventor is about to launch his new invention. An invention that was spurred on by his father and his father's interest and passion for helping deaf people learn how to speak properly. Speech was very much the focus of this invention. This was a momentous moment in history. And the first words spoken were simply words from one room to another. And they were, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." Yes, the first words spoken by Alexander Graham Bell, and the first step to telephony connections, changing sound waves into an electrical signal and back again. But there was much controversy to this patent claim, as the same day that Alexander Graham Bell went to register his invention, another inventor was there the same day, Eliza Gray. He claimed it was his invention that should have been registered. After a lengthy court case, Alexander Graham Bell came out the victor, though it had to be said that it was his father's influence and money that helped win the case. So at the age of 29, Alexander Graham Bell, his invention was put to the test, and 1 year later the Bell Telephony Company was formed. This was the start of global communications as we know it today, and from that day forth the world would never be the same again. Soon great names like Nokia, Marconi, Ericsson and Motorola as well, where one engineer heralded the birth of the handheld mobile phone, the first one being launched in 1973, weighing in at 40 kilograms. Massive. These were all first generation phones, and I'm sure we all remember our own first mobile phone and marvelled at how it all worked and the complexities of it all. We are now on our fourth generation phones. It has everything you could possibly want: maps, games, satellite navigation, broadband, and of course, yes, it makes phone calls as well. But is all this good? All these communications? Yes, of course, we can be contacted at any time, in any place. And we've all been on the train, where there's a myriad of musical mobile phone tones ringing out, and it's answered by someone who always says, "Yes, hello, I'm on the train, I'll be home soon," and carries on a conversation about all sorts of things. We are then led into their conversation, whether we like it or not. Towards the end of last year, there was a climate change conference in Copenhagen. The world leaders were all there, trying to work out how we can reduce our carbon footprint. Can I ask then, why each time we buy a mobile phone or have one updated, do we get a new charger as well? Now, I have a man drawer at home where we keep all sorts of things, and this was the contents of my man drawer from yesterday. These are all phone chargers. Surely this cannot be right. What we require is a universal phone charger. Of course, there are benefits to having a mobile phone. Your tea is always ready because you've phoned home to say you will be there in half an hour. It has an answering service so you can choose who to speak to. And you don't have to remember phone numbers anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, with over 4 billion mobile phones worldwide and personal communications at an all-time high, where will it stop? As mentioned earlier, we are now on our 4th generation phones. What will it be like in 8th generation, 10th generation, or even 15th generation phones? Will it be like Star Trek, where we're being beamed up and transported to a different dimension? Let's wait and see. For me personally, I can do without them, because there's more to life than talking to someone. Excuse me, I must get that. Hello?